Hey, this is John Cena, WWE Superstar and 15-time champ, and you are watching Miss WWE Fan 13. You can't see us.
Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to today's video. Today's video, as you see in the title down below, it's going to be WWE Story Time, How I Became Friends with Becky Lynch. So before I start this video, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder to please stay until the very end of the video. I have a very important announcement at the end of this video, so please stay till the end. But anyways, with that being said, let's get this started. So, first I want to tell you guys, please take the title lightly. I'm not saying I'm best friends with Becky Lynch or that we hang out and go have lunch when she comes into town. What I basically mean by this is, if you guys don't know, I do talk to Becky Lynch on Instagram every once in a while, and so basically I'm going to be telling you the story of how pretty much that started. So with that being said, let's get the story time started. So, let's go back to WrestleMania 32. So, WrestleMania 32 in Dallas, I went to Access one day with my brother and Vince Martinez. And, Becky is, and still is obviously one of my favorites. And she had just gotten moved up to the main roster about maybe a year before this happened or so. And when I found out she was getting moved up to the main roster, and when I saw her on Raw, I was so excited because like, oh, I can finally meet her at Access. Like I that's my goal for WrestleMania. So I made sure to get the Access session that she was going to be at. And so the minute I get into Access, I went straight to her line. And basically, I was just waiting in line, waiting my turn. And I go up to meet her. And of course, I'm nervous because whenever I meet one of my actual favorites, like my top 10 favorites, I get very nervous. And but it's like a good nervous. And so I go up to her, I shake her hand, I tell her, "You're one of my favorites," and I honestly mean that. And I'm like, you're just amazing and wrestler and all that other stuff. And then usually when I meet a wrestler that is actually one of my favorites, like top five, I usually tell them, thank you for what you do in the ring. It helped me not be like what you guys do every week on SmackDown and Raw and the pay-per-views kept me from getting depressed while I was in the hospital with chemo and stuff. Because, guys, it's the honest truth. I don't feel like wrestlers get thanked enough for what they do. Like, as much as they get hurt and like all the stuff they do, they should be thanked more often. And that's why I really try to thank the wrestlers. A lot of people think I do it because like I want to like get free stuff for my cancer or whatever, but that's not really the case. When I tell them thank you, I generally mean it. But anyways, I tell her thank you, and then she tells me, she's like, well, thank you for being such like a big supporter, because I had all of my Becky Lynch stuff, and to get signed, and she gave me a hug, and she was just really cool. So she signed my goggles, and I think I had her sign a program, and so we took a picture. And she says, "I'm pretty sure this won't be the last time I see you." And I'm like, "Probably not." So then, I tell her thank you for signing my stuff, and I just told her have a good rest of the day, and I walked off. So a few months later, WWE came to Las Cruces, New Mexico, which is a city about 30 minutes from me, and they were doing VIP experience. So of course I did my very first VIP experience, and I'm just sitting there in the room where they do it, just sitting there waiting for the first person to come out. And so the VIP person who runs it, his name is Billy. He says, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna go get the first wrestler you're gonna meet." So he goes back there and he comes back and he's like, "Okay, guys, the first wrestler you're gonna meet is the last kicker, Becky Lynch." And Becky Lynch comes through the curtains, like, and everyone's clapping. And so Becky sits down, and we take turns going up there to meet her. So it was finally my turn, and as I start walking up there, Becky starts looking at me like as if, like, when you look at someone, like that face you make when you know them. I go up there and she's like, "I know you." And I'm like, she's like, "I've met you before." And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Don't tell me." So she thinks about it. She's like, "I met you at WrestleMania Access." And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "Oh, how are you? How's your chemo going?" And all that. And I was like, "Oh, it's pretty good. I'm getting chemo tomorrow actually after this show." And she laughed and she was like, do you always get chemo right? Do you always go on a wrestling trip right before you get chemo?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I try to." And then, we just joked about that. And then she, asked me about my channel and all that other stuff. And so she signed the stuff I had her sign. I don't remember what it was. Um, I can't remember what I had her sign that day. So then we take our picture, no, I mean, sorry, she signs my stuff, and then I go back and sit down, and then I go back up to take the picture a little while later, and she does a little clip from my YouTube channel, as you guys see at the beginning of all my videos, where she hugs me. Like, that was a whole video. And if you guys want to see the video where the vlog, a little card will pop up now. But anyways, so, we all thank her for everything, and then we go to our seats for the show. And after her match, she comes up to me and hugs me and told me she hopes I had fun and all that. So a few months later, my brother and I decide to go to Tucson, Arizona to do the Ringsider package special or something. It's where like you get front row seats and a chair at like a TV show. I like a record like a filmed SmackDown for like live TV. And so it was me, him, and my brother's wife. We end up going, and I messaged Becky. I was like, "Hey, Becky, this weekend or this week, sorry, this Tuesday, I'm going to the SmackDown show. Hope you're there at the show. Can't wait. Me and my brother and my brother's wife will be all decked out in Becky Lynch stuff." And I sent her a picture of my poster I was gonna have. It says Becky Lynch section, and it has like lights and stuff. And so she doesn't message back, but I was like, "Oh, okay, whatever." So then we get there, and what I didn't notice was she had read it when I was already at the event. But anyways, we were front row, and I had my sign out, and I was holding it when she came out, and it had cut to commercial, so the lights were off, so she had time to like look around and stuff, and she saw my sign, and she didn't come down out of the ring because it was on commercials and she had to be in the ring, but she waved at me and like tried to talk to me over the crowd. And then later that night, after the show was over, I sent her a message saying, "Oh, thanks for recognizing me, that was awesome, like you made my day." And she actually messaged me back saying, "Of course, no problem. I hope you had fun. See you soon," and all that other stuff. So basically, that happened, and then I would message her like on like saying Merry Christmas or Happy Thanksgiving or Happy Birthday, and she always messaged me back saying like Merry Christmas back or whatever. And then the day that I actually became chemo free and I was not on chemo anymore and all that other stuff, I actually messaged her. Let me see if I can pull up the messages right now. I'm sorry, I should have had this set up already. Okay, so I said, "Hey Becky, I wanted to message you and give you the good news. I received my final treatment for my cancer. So like I told you at WrestleMania 32, thank you for everything you do in WWE because it helped me only for 3 hours every Monday and 2 hours every Thursday. So once again, thank you." And then she says, "Hell yeah, way to go, girl. So happy for you. Strength of a bear. You're the real ass kicker. Thank you for being so strong and inspiring me." And I said, "Hope to see you at WrestleMania 33. So basically, that was awesome that she actually messaged me back. And then I messaged her again saying, "Hey, Becky, heard you're injured and just wanted to message you and tell you you're in my prayers. Hope you recover soon." And she's like, "Thank you so much." And then, I've just messaged her randomly about other things. And so I would just tell her Merry Christmas. When she won the title, I told her like congrats, and she said thank you and whatnot. So time came for WrestleMania 33. I messaged her telling her, "Hey, I'll be there. I'll be at your signing," because she was having a signing at the Superstore. And I was like, "Oh, hey Becky, I'm gonna be at the Superstore signing. Hope to see you there. Can't wait." And so she didn't respond, but the minute I got there and it was my turn to go up and meet her, she literally recognized me right away. She gave me a big hug. She's like, "How are you? Um, uh, it's nice to see you again," and all that good stuff. And so that was the last time I actually saw Becky in a while. And since then, I've messaged her for Christmas and her birthday and stuff, and she's responded. So yeah, guys, that's really the story of what happened with me and Becky and why she responds to me on Instagram. A lot of you guys wanted to know, and so I decided I would come make a story time about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not very good at these story times. I'm getting used to it. But yeah, so the important announcement I wanted to make was that I'm going to be changing my uploading schedule. Instead of being Monday to Friday, I'm going to do Tuesday to Saturday because Monday is my heavy day for school. I have my class, and then I have a lab, which is 4 hours, 3 hours, whatever it is. And by the time I get home from school, I'm just tired and I don't want to do a video. So at least for this semester, from now up until I think the semester ends in like June, I think it'll be Tuesday to Saturday. Next semester, which starts August, I think, I might change it back to Monday to Friday, just depending on my classes. So, guys, new uploading schedule is Tuesday to Saturday. I hope you guys understand that and stuff. But yeah, so comment down below if you want me to do any other story times. I have a lot of story time ideas, like when I met Nexus at the Denny's. When what else? I don't even know what else, guys. There's just so many. My Make a Wish story time. There's just so much I can do for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video.